Warning, the following video contains scenes of graphic fails and extreme amateur baking. Do try this at home. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to do a simple vanilla cake. This is a super simple recipe I got off a YouTuber called Cardio's Cupcakes and Cookies, I think. I did play around with the recipe a little bit according to what I feel like. It is, however, a bit difficult for me to do measurements. I never do measurements. I just eyeball it, which is obviously not the right thing to do. I just really enjoy surprises. This is what the ingredients look like. They are 2.5 cups of flour, 1.5 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, but I like to use 4, milk, a cup of milk I'd say, Greek yogurt. This Greek yogurt is flavored. It's got vanilla and coconut in it, so let's see how that works. I've never had that inside my cake. 3 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt, and butter. You can use oil if you want, because oil makes the cake more dense. Obviously this as well is the vanilla flavor. I shall leave the ingredients on the screen now. Okay, so you can do this either by hand or you can use a stand mixer. I've got my trusted KitchenAid that by mixing my dry ingredients first. So I'll take my flour, I've already sifted it, and just pour it all in. I know people don't usually do that, but the YouTube video that I learned it from always does it. I think it works, to be honest. So we're gonna mix in our baking powder and salt. Okay, and then whisk it for a bit. Okay, it might help if you do turn on your mixer. Just for a second.
It's time to add the butter to the flour mix. Now cut your butter into little cubes and chuck it in one by one. It will look a little weird because it starts looking grainy and crumbly when you add the butter to the flour mix. However, when you start seeing that kind of consistency, that means you have properly mixed the butter with the flour mix, and when you start adding the eggs, everything will come together and become creamy.
Hello.
And that's how it should look like. Now I'm going to add my sugar and then pour it in slowly. And now for the fun part, adding eggs, 1 egg at a time. And you'll start seeing how the egg will combine the batter and make it into a beautifully creamy consistency. I'm going to add 1 more egg, and then I'm going to start adding some milk. Oh, a very important step, make sure half of the milk leaks on the counter.
A bit messy. Should have used a proper measuring cup.
Now I'm going to add the vanilla flavor. I'm going to eyeball it this time, as I do with everything, but you can go ahead and follow the recipe. I'm just going to put as much vanilla flavor as my heart contains. Now it's time for me to add my final egg. Honestly, you can skip this bit, but I just like eggs. And finally, I'm going to add the yogurt pot. I'm excited about that. Let's see how that's going to affect the taste. I doubt it will do much, but let's see.
Baking is really messy. I don't actually enjoy baking. Don't know if I should say that, but I really don't enjoy it. No, I don't hate it. It's just, for me, it's something that has to be done before I can do the fun part, which is the decorating. Decorating is like art.
Finally, I'm going to scrape the sides of the bowl, just because sometimes you do get some ingredients that have not mixed properly into the batter that are stuck on the bottom of the bowl, and you should not have that problem with the KitchenAid, but it's always worth a scrape.
I like it when I don't put any restrictions on myself. Just do it however I like it, because guess what? It's a hobby, it's not a job yet. Look at this beauty though, come on. Happy. I'm going to use are these. I think they're 6-inch, and I think this is 4-inch. So if I have more batter, I'll put it in here. With this amount of batter, you should be able to do 2 8-inch. I doubt I'll have more batter, but if I do, I will use the small ones. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some parchment paper into here, spray it with a non-stick spray, and then put it in the oven. That's the parchment paper. That's the parchment paper that I'll be using. Cut it and put it in the tin. Dunk it in here. Okay, so if you feel like it's too big, make it smaller. It doesn't have to be perfect, because you are going to be using a non-stick spray as well. So, okay, it's not that great, but perfect. Place it in here. Spray as much as you want. Then we're gonna just eyeball it again. Usually I'm meant to do like a half to maybe 3/4. Put them together, mix them like that. And then goodbye. Love you so much. I'll bake it for 30 minutes and then check up on it. Looking so cute.